You're listening to 90s Singles Night, or now that's what I call 90s Singles Night, a touchpaperlit collaboration, spoken by Jack Mann.
The 11th of November marks Singles Day in China. Traditionally, to be single, female, and over 25 meant that one was past it. From 1993, Chinese students began to host singles parties, which today are now as much about being single as they are coupling up. 11.11, 4 single units together in the calendar, thus became the obvious day to celebrate non-coupledom. This mixtape comes from a British understanding of being single, as well as in and of the 90s, where 11 90s singles inspired 11 pieces in bouts of automatic writing sessions as long as the tracks themselves. Loving the 90s. It's paranoid. You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. He shouts seductively, arrhythmically, over a space of 3 bar stools, 2 friends, and a tropical reef. We could be together, or we could be strangers, I whisper to her. And stranger still, she's still listening. Love is a game of chances, and I can't see anyone else in here. Then I guess I'll take my chances with you, as your friends and mine leave us uncaring and alone together. She might have many others, but tonight she's coming home with me. In the morning, afternoon or evening, when I say I'll be good to you, I only hope she'll be good to me. All that she wants. You live a lonely life, yet your bed is made for 2, and in the corner of your eye is an 8, maybe a 9, with another brew. You're walking over with 2 drinks in hand to make your big advance, and as she meets you past the middle, she takes a sip of both. Now she's walking towards the door, you better not be lost. She'll charge you for directions because, baby, all that she wants is a night of passion. Take that love heroin if you want it, mate, but don't you be crying come Monday lunchtime. When that bass drum kicks and he licks his lips, she slowly moves her hips over closer to his, where he gets her digits and all of her time, all whispered to him without a single line, because he looks like class, while she mostly feels like trash. Or maybe you just sat too long on your broke ass asking how they seem to get all the fly girls while you get all the hood rats. Yeah, I wish you were a little bit taller too, but I know I look good, and you're here now, so I'll buy these, and when the guys in the fancy Adidas are truly madly deeply only about that one thing, ordering Cristal by the cases, living in parents' basements, it displaces that feeling of never having made it, which is consistently affirmed by girls who seem to despise guys who don't supply them and their mates drinks all evening, threatening to leave or at least find the next bloke in the smokers section prepared to buy sex with alcohol. And yet, surely we know that girls in stilettos like boys with coin and nothing to fear. We ain't going to win if we're not right within. Lauren comes on and nails it. That straight path, that Dean, Sirat al-Mustaqim, is consequent on being true to oneself first, before him, her or them. As Charles and Eddie croon to a now packed room, he meets her eyes and motions outside, jealous minds never satisfied. And she follows, and he smiles, and as he rolls another last cigarette, she toys with an idea. You'll never find another girl in this heart of mine. He wants to get out of here, and she knows this. She's got a fella, and he knows this. Would I lie to you? He might, she might, with eyes open wide, They hold cold, dry hands and look towards the rest of the night. Oh yeah. She drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, she drinks a lager, 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 shouting, "Du bist sehr schön." Tell her she's rate pretty. Fuck off, Jarvis. Deep in session. We haven't been introduced. She promises to page you as soon as she gets back to her friend's flat. How are you, Jarvis, man?
You subtract all of your clothes, and then I give you my brogues, as well as your neighbour's cat, 5 candles and some roses by the stairs. You tell me to shh, while you sing only my favourite song. You insist on your father's map, and on getting me crawling along the floor. My hands, yeah, they'll be bleeding, and your feet'll be raw. Then hopefully you'll kiss me. Down, down, down by the broken tree house, and give me just a taste, so I want more, and I'll wear that dress, and you'll do me wrong. Never, 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 never. I've never known a girl like you before. I'm losing my favorite. Maybe it's an illegal drive through dusk-time deserted spaces, abandoned shirts, dropped tops and whipping hair. Or maybe it's finding another king for my castle. It's fine the way you want me in your arms, and yet, in any event, it's not a matter of you versus me. It's strictly me versus me, exactly as obnoxious as a 2-note guitar melody.
The things you do, the things you say, you're unbelievable. And when you get to love me, you just won't leave me alone. Or at least that's my love philosophy. Richard Ashcroft through the plebeian, thinking on the Derridean, on the who and the what to you on the stage, dancing around our mound of jackets, high heels and handbags. You're everything I need you to be as the synths trill and the drums kick and the crowd swells with bouncers determined to throw a quick fist. I know that I made a mess of my Harrington, but I won't make a mess of this as I grab your hand and
sweat, baby, I'm sweating. Unknown textures all over my ribs. Hot and cold, fast and slow. Visions of a frozen socialist marching Bolivians. And tonight, Matthew, I've got canned heat in my heels. Aha, well now, you know that this boogie's for real. Your feet are ice picks, and the backseat rips, and the windows drip to reveal a just closing safe way. Trapped air sticks and escapes unsanctified cataclysms as you grab the gear stick and void any remaining warranties. I love the kind of love we'll clean up with the mop and bucket. You got 2 thumbs up my ass and only you know where I stuck it. I thought I'd miss, but when I heard you say, oh yeah, that's it. Quick, soft kisses and hardened blisters. Once more for us, it's business time. I know who I want to take me home. You know that you want to take me home. And if boys didn't cry then they won't cry now. You shush me with a zigga. And I know then that you'll love me like a roller coaster. Grab your pants and jacket and maybe a slice of toast. And then leave me, baby, all alone. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. You've been listening to 90 Singles Night, or now that's what I call 90 Singles Night. Time now for some acknowledgements. On tracks 1 to 11, in a very particular order, we'd like to thank Beats International, Ace of Base, TLC, Lauryn Hill, Charles and Eddie, Blur, Edwin Collins, The Cardigans, Jennifer Page, Bloodhound Gang, and Semisonic. Plus, the 80s, 90s, and noughties, Arctic Monkeys, Blink 182, Catatonia, Chumbawamba, The Cure, EMF, Flight of the Conchords, Jamiroquai, Jay McInerney, Julia Roberts, Oasis, Pulp, Reef, Savage Garden, Sixpence None the Richer, Skilo, Spice Girls, The Streets, Underworld, and Wamju Project.